Mitch versus two Cali athletes.
As many reps at full range of motion. When you can't get a full range of motion, you're just going to work on those partials. And down. Good. And down. Good. Good.
Oh, okay. Two more.
And down. Good.
Last one.
All right. 4. Good. All right. Nice.
Oh, love a good half.
See, it's just changing the intensity of the movement.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people will go, okay, I can't get a rep out anymore, I'll stop. No, just half reps. Still give the muscle some tension. I don't recommend that you do it on every single set, but your last 1 or 2 sets, take it home, give it that really good burn. Okay, so now I'm going to go to those partials. Can't get full range of motion, so.
No pain, no gain. Good man.
And like that's just a good honest set. Like you could keep pushing things and getting real messy, but that's just good honest set, good full range of motion, and this as many clean partials as I can get. I don't want to get myself to the point where I'm like rocking around and carrying on. It's just quality over quantity. So Tyler's doing single leg hamstring curl today because he has injured his knee horrendously a few months ago. This is just to make sure that he's getting even strength, even symmetry.
Is it not symmetrical at the moment?
Not symmetrical at the moment. The difference between a Romanian deadlift is the Romanian deadlift, you're going to stop the bar before it touches the ground. A stiff-legged deadlift, we're actually going to make contact with the ground, pause, and then peel the weight up. Okay, so bar will always be nice and close to your shins.
No, I just want to like flex my legs.
You what, sorry?
Do I want to flex my legs and keep them in like place and not trying to bend them?
Yeah, you want to keep them just slightly bent knees. So retraction through the shoulder blades, lats are tight, bar stays close, up. Push those hips back to the ground, retraction. This is where you take your deep breath. Release at the top. Because remember, if your lats aren't engaged, shoulders are going to pronate, and then all of the weight is going to go into the upper back. You want it to be down there. And rest.
Doesn't have to bend his knee.
Yeah, no knee bend. Good, and relax. The reason also why I say keep your head pointing down more instead of up like that, 2 reasons. You'll get a heap of neck strain, and that will affect your range of motion. That's with the head down, you're going to get better range of motion. So neutral spine, you don't want that head kinking up. You might feel like wearing straps is cheating, but it's actually giving you an advantage because you can focus more on targeting the intended muscle that we're trying to train without the smaller muscle being your grip and forearms fatiguing first, because trust me, that will fatigue before your hammies and glutes. Bar nice and close to your shins before you start. Always get those feet under. Nice deep breath. Peel that weight up. Good. And up. Perfect. And it's certainly not a movement that you approach with the intention of fatiguing hard. I would say that you want to be like, anywhere from 2 to 3 reps from failure every single set, because when you're really fatigued, muscles are fatiguing, cardio is fatiguing, you try and push those extra reps, you're going to more than likely injure yourself on a deadlift or a squat as you would on a dumbbell chest press. Anything that involves your spine, always approach it without an ego. That makes sense? So strength, get in, get a good activation, but pull out before you're potentially going to injure yourself. That's my opinion.
Life motto right there.
Well, I mean, people might disagree with that, but everything I do, I always have like a risk to reward ratio. And I would rather train consistently for a long time than train with my ego and continuously get injured. Your progression is not even going to get close to where it would be if you were training safer and smarter.
Yeah.
And I only say this because I used to train dumb and now I train smart. Another thing that I'll do, just like the hamstring curl, I'll slightly point my toes up, put a bit more pressure on my heels, which is going to force the hamstrings and glutes to work even more. I don't want to feel pressure in my toes at all. I want to push everything back. That's a better, yeah. Remind yourself of that head angle, okay? Almost chin to chest type scenario. That's better. Good. Good. No dramas. Strong on the way down. And up. Good. Good.
He's got like no rounding on his lower back.
Done this a couple times, I reckon.
You can see his toes are lifted up, so it's like all on his heel. Wow.
Everything we've done so far has been hamstring glute dominant. This is the one exercise of the session where we are going to be targeting the quads. Any exercise where you've got bending of the knee flexion, you know that you're targeting quads. So the intention on this isn't like how much weight can I lift, shouldn't be the intention. I want you to think how much depth can I get on this movement. Good for mobility, good for strength, good for quad development.
And when you do single, does it matter like where you put your leg on this?
Wherever, put your foot wherever you can get as much depth, okay?
Okay.
And
how this goes.
I recommend that because you've got the injury, focus on your injured leg. Whatever the injured leg gets, your dominant side will match it.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been doing more weight on this side. I don't want to be unsymmetrical.
The biggest mistake I see people do in terms of leg training is trying to use too much weight. I've been training for 22 years. I train with 4 plates a side. But my depth is like really good, and my form's good. And that's how you develop legs. So even me, although I don't have like any injuries, I know that my left leg is my least dominant leg. So I'll start with my left, because if I start with my right, I'm going to be a little bit fatigued behind the 8 ball, and my left is going to be at a further deficit because of my energy levels. So always lead with the least dominant. Yuck. I don't want to play anymore.
Go home.
Drive. Good. Drive. Drive. There you go, really good depth. You're breaking that 90-degree. Press. See that range of motion when we break 90 degrees? That's when you're getting stretched through the quads. Press. The intention with any training is to fully stretch a muscle and then get a good contraction. Finishing up on some hyperextensions. The intention is to get a stretch and a contraction through the hamstrings. What we want to avoid is any sort of extension and flexion of the lower back.
Just like
tight? That's right. So the reason we've got your shirt off, it's not only good for the views, but I'm going to be able to show everybody the position of your back for this movement. Yeah. So hop in. Show me some back
extension.
Rounded, yep.
That's rounded.
Okay, see, we've got extension of the back there, and then we've got flexion. If I wanted to train my lower back, that's exactly what I would do. But I want my hamstrings to be targeted here. So let's keep that rounded at the bottom the whole time, a little bit more round. Good. Toes pointed up.
Yeah.
Squeeze up. Good. Down, 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 down. Good. Nice and rounded. Suck the belly button in towards your spine. Good. Now the peak contraction of this exercise is there. That's when you're gonna feel it the most. Right there. Slight bend in the knees, toes pointed, back stays rounded, and peel up through the hamstrings. Boom. That's the one, that's the one. Feel the stretch. Up. I would say stretch out that way a little bit more, if anything. Not like that, but like that, yeah. Boom, think out, yeah. See, now you've got all that load peeling onto the hamstrings. Feel the difference? Boom, that's it there.
This life is more than just a read-through.
Damn.
That's the money shot right there. Yeah, it's like an issue.
What's that?
Yeah, we do weight press.
Yeah, my next set will be. Oh, see, I've got a really good connection with that, Ben. Those last four were just, if I can feel that a bit of weight would be good for that. Push against me, push against me. Good. Push against. Good, 2 more. Hamstrings, push. Good. 1 more. Push. Good. Push right up against me. Push, push, push. Hold it there longer. Hold it there longer. Push. There. Good. Push. Good. Push. Less extension. There. Push. There. Push. Push. Oh, they're gone. They're gone. All right. Cooked. That is how you cook hamstrings. Medium rare. Oh.
Not letting them pass, you shall not pass.
You shall not pass.
Oh, that hurt.
That felt, I could feel your pain from where I was standing.